It's the last day of the month. 30 days have passed in November. And what have you done? It's today, November 30th. Our scripture reading is 1 Corinthians chapter 5 through chapter 8. I've entitled this, It's Time to Be All In. 1 Corinthians 7:29 through 31. What I mean, brothers, is that the time is short. From now on, those who had wives should live as they had none. Those who mourn as if they did not. Those who are happy as if they were not. Those who buy something as if it were not theirs to keep. Those who use the things of this world as if not engrossed in them. For this world in its present form is passing away. Years ago, I played football for Roosevelt High School in Des Moines, Iowa. I also ran track, the half mile and a mile. One of my football coaches had this saying, leave it all on the field. What it meant was that if you had any energy left over at the end of the game, you didn't play your best. He said if you're so exhausted that you cannot walk off the field, you've played your best. And then I came to my track coach. I had just run my best half mile ever, time of 2:09. It's not good enough to win any medals, but my time improved from 2:30 to 2:09. I really felt good about my time, and when I finished the race, I remember Coach Hewins coming over to me and asked, hey, Nelly, you got any energy left? I replied with pride, yes, sir, Coach Hewins. I was not prepared for what happened next. He looked over at me and then said, what good is this energy you have when the race is over? You'll have run your best race when you cross the finish line and you can't get off the ground because you've spent every ounce of energy on the track. I didn't like those words at that time, but I know the truth of those words now. If you're not all in and reaching the world for the gospel, if you're not using every resource you have to further the gospel of the nations, what good will your resources be when you die? And you still have lots of resources stuffed away in your 401k, your attic, or your garage? What would those resources be? Could they have been used for the gospel while you're still alive to spread the gospel? Take a good look around at what you have and ask yourself this question. What do I have that I can invest in the advancement of the gospel in these days? Then invest your resources in things that last, not in things that turn to dust. God help us to see that you've given us the resources we have for the purpose of advancing your kingdom. Don't let them turn to rust.